Going on, guys? This is GT. I am the Tie. Really short, quick narration for you guys today because I haven't given you one in like a whole week. Isn't that crazy? But I got a couple of teams coming up in a little bit, but I haven't really tested them out yet. I gotta go hunt for matches. Really haven't had the time, you know, because of my MCAT class and everything else. But anyway, this was a battle against someone who challenged me on Smogon. So obviously, maybe he watches my videos. If you watch my videos, tell me what your channel link is, and I'll link you. But anyway, he's gonna lead off with a Heatran. I'm gonna lead off with my Gengar. He used to be super cool, but he's not anymore. I used to run Energy Ball on this guy. That was my secret. But I ran into 5 Heatrans and 1 Swampert when I was battling. So in testing out this team, so I just switched it to Focus Blast to save myself the switching time. So yeah, obviously he didn't break my sash, which is awesome. I'm also modest, so I have a 100% chance of KOing a lead Heatran. But he's gonna go ahead go for the Shadow Ball. I thought he was gonna go for Thunderbolt. That's why I switched into Steelix, but that worked out fine. I got max special defense. I take that like a freaking monster, and he's gonna go ahead and Baton Pass for the lulz, I guess, to Empoleon. Baton Pass not needed, but I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Stealth Rocks here. And looking at my team, you guys know what my team is already. I got nothing to take out an Empoleon without sacrificing a lot of people once he gets an agility at full health. So I need to stay in here, which seems kind of counterintuitive, but I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Earthquake since he is a Steel type. I know I can hit him for really good damage on the agility if he does go for it. And he does, which is really awesome. I'm going to go ahead and try to save the Steelix now because I need him for Jolteon. I'm going to go into Azumarill, but I think he predicts my switch. So wow, that was really incredible. So he hits the Azumarill with the Grass Knot. Obviously, that shouldn't KO, but he got a critical hit. So I think he's rewarded for his prediction. That's all I got to say. So did a really good job predicting. I think that's the 2nd crit in a row that Azumarill's got on him. So Azumarill, you got to be man up. I don't know. But I'm going to go into Infernape to revenge KO him with a Mach Punch because that's what Infernape does. And I'm gonna go ahead, go back into Jolteon. Don't want to take a Thunderbolt to the face, so I'm gonna go back into Steelix. And I'm really surprised he actually went for the Thunderbolt, knowing that I had a Steelix. That completely boggles my mind. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch out here. I guess fearing my Earthquake, which is a good play because I actually do go for the obvious Earthquake. Switches into a Breloom, which is really nice on his part. Obviously, Steelix doesn't have very good attacks, so that does really shit damage overall to the Breloom. Gonna get the Toxic Orb off, and I know he's gonna put me to sleep. But I mean, like, I'm a freaking Steelix, and looking at the damage that Jolteon's been doing to me, I can sit in on Jolteon all day and then wake up, right? So not too worried about letting Steelix go to sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and switch, predicting either a Sub or a Focus Punch. And I'm going to go into Gengar now, and he switches into a Jolteon, predicting my switch, so that was actually really cool. But he's going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball, but since I have my Focus Action attack still, that's not going to be able to one-hit KO me. And then because I'm a modest Gengar, I can definitely KO him back with a Shadow Ball as well. So that worked out really well for me. And that's going to take out the Jolteon. I forget what he switches into next, but I mean, I'm wondering how come Jolteons don't run something other than HP Grass or HP Ice, but he's gonna switch to a Scizor now, and I'm gonna see if he's gonna over-predict. He has to go for the Bullet Punch, but he chooses not to. He goes for the U-turn, predicting me to save Gengar, and that was huge misplay for him. I mean, I still have Infernape to take out the Scizor later, but that was a big bobble on his part. Like, gonna take out the Scizor. Like, Gengar just took out 3 pokes. That's impressive. That's what League Gengars are supposed to do. Damn it! I'm gonna go back into Infernape. He's gonna go for the Mach Punch, so he stays in with Breloom, which is really weird. And I go for the Overheat, and I miss. So I was like, what? Are you kidding me? But now I'm gonna go ahead and click Overheat again, but he switches out now, so I don't know why he stayed in the first time. I guess he's playing the percentages, but I don't know. He goes into Rhyperior, and I'm gonna go obviously hit him with an Overheat. But that's actually a really bad switch, because even though it's not very effective, Rhyperior doesn't have very good special defense, so that does about half. And then I have since I'm much more stronger on the physical side, because I'm a physical mixed ape, the close combat hits him for even better damage, and it still stabs, so that's going to be able to take out the Rhyperior anyway. So he's left with the Breloom. Honestly, I'm not going to go for the Mach Punch here for some reason, and then looking back at this battle, I'm like, why didn't I do that? But it doesn't really matter. He's going to go for the Mach Punch. Since I'm at -1 defense, obviously he's going to be able to take me out. But I still got a Scarf Porygon-Z, and I know that the Breloom at that health can't KO me with a Mach Punch unless he gets up to Swords Dance, and because I got the special attack boost, I have a 100% chance of KOing this Breloom from that health with a Tri Attack. So that was a good game. He had like a little baby icon in his thing. I don't know, but obviously if you watch this video, let me know what your channel link is, and I'll plug you in the link. Hope you guys enjoyed. Click that like button if you did, and I'll catch you guys another time. Bye.